So I recently got a comment that the Panigale sounds like a 250, and I want to talk about this. Whew, it's a stout 250. Woo! Ooh, you hear those crackles? Snap, crackle, pop, motherfucker. Woo! Man! Oh my God! I don't know if the GoPro does that any justice at all. Hitting it hard and then fucking quick shifting from first to second while you're getting on it. Oh my God! What's up, guys? Paramoto, back at you with another video. How are you guys doing today? Today, I'm doing just fantastic. It's not every day that I respond to a single comment with an entire video, but there was this one comment that I just felt like it warranted it. This is gonna sound like I'm bashing this person, but I'm not. I appreciate your comment. I appreciate you contributing to the channel. Oh, there's one person commented, and it made me laugh and it made me think. And what the person's comment was, it was something about the L-Twin Ducati sounding like a 250. What? What? It made me laugh so hard. Well, this bike will literally fucking shake my garage floor on a cold startup. So, you know, that might be your opinion that the 959 sounds like a 250, but it is definitely not the case. What it did was it made me think. It made me think, why does this person think that the 959 sounds like a 250? Is it because it's a smaller Ducati? Is it because I ride like a pussy and I'm not out here revving it up a lot? So anyway, it made me think, and I think it's a little bit of two reasons why. The GoPro does two things very poorly. It does a lot of things very well, but it does two things poorly. Number one, it does not do a great job of displaying accurately depth. So when you almost get ran over and you're and you have a GoPro running and you freak the fuck out and you see this vlogger like post this like what you think is clickbait, like, oh fucking Ducati Panigale rider almost gets fucking ran the fuck over, like that actually happened. It just doesn't really look like it on the video. So it's not clickbait when a vlogger does that. It isn't. Things look so much closer in person than they do when you have a GoPro Super View going. Another thing that the GoPro does not do well, it does not display sound appropriately. I'll be totally honest with you guys, the fucking Ducati L-Twin is my favorite sounding motorcycle on the face of the planet, but you cannot find a good display of the sound on the internet. Spectacular Riders is one of them. He does a fantastic job displaying sound and everything like that. I mean, it's fantastic. The guy does a great job. I highly recommend his channel because he has great content. Another reason why it might sound like the fucking 959 is a 250 to this gentleman is that I don't ride it hard. Like, I don't ride hard, guys. And the reason why I don't ride hard is that there's too many cops in this area that are begging to give you a ticket. And honestly, with my job, I can't afford to get a careless and reckless. I can't afford to get a heavy speeding ticket, you know? So I just chill out. You know, like, this bike to me is more of a cruiser than it is a super sport, or a super bike, I should say. And I know a lot of people will be like, oh, you're a pussy. But it's like, I'm kind of over that. There was a time in my life where every time I would get on a motorcycle, I'd be like, oh, straight up to 130. Because that's really where the CBRs that I had really felt like they were really comfortable at going really fast. It was about 130, and above 130, they would get kind of squirrely. So I would keep things to about 130 when I was riding. And to be honest with you, that is plenty fast. 130 miles an hour is plenty fast for just about anybody. So it's like I didn't really feel the need to go any faster or be any more of a dickhole. You know, I like to enjoy my ride. I don't want to have to worry, like be checking around, you know, looking back all the time, like waiting to see if there's a cop there and stuff. And like it's fun to get nutty on a motorcycle. It really is. But at the same point, like, you're taking a lot of risks personally, and I've gotten to the age where, like, I've been there and I've done a lot of things, and I don't really need to be a fucking asshole anymore. You know, I just don't. I just appreciate what I get to ride, how much I get to ride, and I just kind of go from there. Like, another reason why I don't ride that hard anymore is that I've been splitting time between motorcycles. As you guys know, I mean, honestly, it's not like the most user-friendly motorcycle out there. Woo! Honest with you, I enjoy this bike, and I enjoy every time I get to take it out, and I just flat out enjoy myself on this thing. But at the same time, when you're on the WR250X and you're just out exploring, slow speeds, in the woods, having fun, just no worries in the world, and then you get on this bike and it's like, you know, it forces you to kind of speed everywhere because it just likes to go fast. The point of the story is that I split time between two motorcycles now. As you guys know, I ride the WR250X a lot, and I've been trying to get Thump Day and get a whole new dimension to the channel, and I'm not as comfortable on this bike as I used to be. That's not to say I'm not comfortable on this bike. That's just, I'm kind of splitting my time with it now. I used to, like, when the camera was off a lot of the time, I would get a little nutty from time to time. You know, I'll be honest with you. I would get a little nutty from time to time. But I don't like to promote that, as I've said on other videos. Like, I think we have a duty as motovloggers to promote safe riding, or at least riding that'll get you home in hopefully one piece. Go this way. I love that quick shifter, man. I roll in the WR all the time. I've been missing my quick shifter. Here's why I've been trying to do some hard pulls here, guys, is that I want to show you guys that, you know, the Panigale 959 does not sound like a 250, even though we're outside, so we got all this sound around us. The sound from the engine is going everywhere, so really the mic is only picking up the sound waves coming straight at it, which is, you know, the mic is actually in front of my mouth inside of the helmet. So that even of itself isn't doing it a lot of justice. If I came out here with my girlfriend's Ninja 300 as comparison, which is, you know, basically the 250 platform, you guys would tell the difference. You guys really would. That thing is just stupid, guys. Man, I love this bike. I just love this thing. As you know, it's 959 on the track, just screaming the whole time. Oh my god. One thing the Twin has that I don't think is really accurately portrayed on the GoPro mic is that it's just so thumpy. Like even just the low, like, let me up shit even more. Do you guys hear that? Like, it's just like, it's awesome sounding. It just sounds like muscle, you know? I really need to just have a week where I just ride the ever-loving crap out of this bike and just get reacclimated to it. Because, like, right now, I'm very acclimated to the WR. Like, riding this is very kind of awkward for me. I'm glad I was about to fucking overtake them, and I'm glad I didn't, because he ended up slamming on his brakes. Got distracted by somebody doing the repeater. That'll happen. Never mind. Cut this part out. Fuck it. I was going to say I need a Termi exhaust, but nope. No, I do not. Not for $3,000 fucking dollars. My entire WR costs the same as a Termi exhaust. Guys, come on. Oh, sex. Oh. Sounds amazing. Her name is Lola. She was a showgirl. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Woo! Yeah, buddy. I love that fucking low, just, I love that. Sounds so good. Sounds so good. I love this bike, dudes. Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck? Fucking idiot. God damn. So, so there's an example, and I'm calming down now. There's an example of a GoPro not doing close calls any justice. As I'm sure on the camera, that is not going to look close. In person, that was fucking close. That person didn't fucking stop, and then they pulled out the fucking front of me as I was fucking turning. If I wouldn't have fucking... You always got to be, like I've always said on this channel, You have always got to be responsible for every single person on the road when you're on a motorcycle. If I would have been like a second fucking later on that one, this bike would be in the fucking ditch right now. Total. Okay? And I would be fucking hurt because of that fucking dipshit. Okay, I'm over it. I'm over it. It happened. It's done. Over it. Cut. It sucked. I flicked them off. I ripped the shit out of them. They're fucking idiots. I could have followed them and been a total fucking asshole, but I didn't. I chose to fucking take the high road. And you know what? That happened 30 seconds ago, and I'm already good. I'm good, guys. It just sounds real nice. I'll always have an affinity for Panigales, guys. I always will. You know, like a lot of people, they'll badmouth the Ducati and the Panigale in general, just like, you know, it's impractical, you know, you're not gonna make this a grocery getter, you're not gonna fucking, you know, take this thing on fucking long rides. Well, you know what, I already do all that. This thing is the fastest grocery getter on two wheels. It's really a great bike, guys. It's really a great bike. One last thing, this bike does not sound like a 250. It sounds amazing, even with the stock exhaust. So thank you, sir, kind sir, for that comment. Again, I'm not dogging you whatsoever. I just appreciated the video fodder. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. Deuces.